Hey guys, it's Cyberwolfie here again, and yep, you read the title correctly. It's time for another Paw Patrol opinion video. Now you may be wondering, why am I in my police uniform? Where are your normal clothes? Well, we will get to that very shortly, but right now, I just wanna say that in this opinion video, I'm going to be ranking all my favorite pups in the show. So, you wanna know what's up with the uniform? Well, it's a very simple answer, unless you never watch it. Guess the number one favorite pup in the show. That's right. It's Chase. And why? Well, look at his face, look at his posture. It's exactly how a police officer behaves in serious situations. And boy do I relate to that. And as you can see, although Rubble likes to act so tough because he's a bulldog, Chase has possibly the best leadership skills if he's a substitute leader after Ryder himself. Outside the situations, he does tend to be playful and caring for his friends and teammates. That means he pretty much has two personalities, so that's why Chase is my number one favorite pup in Paw Patrol. So before we move on to number two, I will change back to normal. Alright, now I'm back to normal, let's move on. And if you've seen the previous Paw Patrol opinion video, you can probably guess who my second favorite pup is. Yep, it's the bulldog I mentioned earlier. Rubble. Okay, remember when I said Rubble and Crew was a bad idea? Well, that doesn't mean I hate him. Matter of fact, I don't think he has anything to do with the development of that show. Oh, crud. I knew there was something I forgot, let me fix that real quick. There we go, now the colors won't be so hard on your eyes. Now as I was saying, though I didn't like the idea of Rubble and Crew, Rubble is definitely my second favorite character. Why? And you might be wondering, why is he your second favorite if he's probably the most emotional pup in the show? Though I agree, he doesn't always cry, and even if he does, it's mostly for understandable reasons. Like when he tried to save a train but unfortunately made it worse unintentionally, by making them both trapped in the tunnel. He doesn't cry because he wants to, it's because he was guilty, and usually being emotional about it shows that he's not kidding when he's really sorry for making it worse. So on that one, don't make fun of him for being guilty, okay? Now, what about when he cries because some people leave him? Well, that's relatable too, isn't it? I usually become emotional when any of my friends leave for a long time, or even worse, forever. Especially if it's your best friends that mean a lot to you. Just imagine, your best friend suddenly changes for the worse and just leaves you forever. Without notice at all. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. As a result, Rubble is my second most favorite because he's relatable to me. I'm usually very chill and kind to my friends, but get very upset if any of them leave for no good reason at all. And I know exactly how that feels. And I also know how it feels to get physically hurt too. When I was a kid, when I got hurt by scratching my knees very painfully after falling off a bike from a speed bump, and fell downstairs once, I could really feel the pain. So much pain that my knees bled a lot, I had so many tears in my eyes, it was pretty critical. But thankfully they healed like nothing eventually. So, it's okay Rubble, I feel you when things go emotionally right or wrong. Alright, let's move on before I start crying for real, having flashbacks of my past. So, at number 3, we have Rocky the Recycle Pup, and why? Oh, nothing really, just the fact he has the most fur detail in the movies. It's so gorgeous we definitely wanna pet him, don't we? And yes, I like his personality too, no problem with him here. At number 4, we have Marshall the Fire Pup. Why? Well, you should see how clumsy he really is, in every single episode, even in the movies. It just never gets old, does it? But darn it all, he had to have his oldest voice replaced with something totally different than what I heard. But Marshall also has a good personality, just a good sense of humor, right? Next up, at number 5, we have Zuma the Water Pup. Because he needs more attention than he's ever had in his fictional life. Zuma is not the worst and he never will be. And I'm definitely sure one of my old yet somewhat forgotten friends, Zuma fan, would totally agree on that. But anyways, aside from that, he's also a good pup to know in the show. Matter of fact, if I recall correctly, he was used in the very first episode? In season 1? Right?